Alright, it's a Canfield Swap Meet Spring Edition 2024, and this is the GoPro-less version Motorola cell phone. So if it's really jerky, that's what the problem is. It's a beautiful day today. Here's a truck that I would like. 68 or K20 rather. Small block. And let's see, this one is 21.5. And here's a nice one for 19.5. I'm gonna have to get the umbrella out, I guess. Let's see what else. We're just gonna hit the most interesting cars. Here's a nice Corvette. Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. I'm gonna have to get the umbrella out. 10,000 bucks, 87, 44,000 miles. All right, it seems like we have plenty of Corvettes here today. Here's a nice Z28 Camaro. Let's see what the deal is with this one. 11.5, it's a 79 4-speed, 305. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Here we have another $10,000 Corvette. These are coming up in price now, it looks like. 29,250, and it's a 55 hot dog. That's a beautiful old 36 Chevy. Here's another Corvette. 24,995. Wow. 77 Dodge for only 18K. Looks like a power wagon. There's a 76 power wagon. There's an old power wagon. Comes with a free bike. Now this thing's only 22K. Who knows what it is? Looks like yeah, it's a Mercury. Okay, I could go for this one here. This is square body short bed GMC 29.5. It's an 84. That's a nice looking truck. Here's a regular Chevy long bed. Square body 1980 for 10.5 with only 56,271 miles. It's an old 37 Dodge for only 15,000 bucks. Okay, it's another nice old Ford for 28.5. 28.5. That's pretty slick. I like this one here though. It's a 55 Caddy, I think. 55 Caddy. 29,000 bucks. The price kind of washed off the window, so maybe it's less today. Yeah, that's a nice ride there. So here we have a nice Chevelle SS 396. It's got a 12 bolt 396 400. I don't know what that means, but anyway, they had a 396 375 horse. So 58.5 for that puppy. 41 for that truck. 53 Plymouth for 29.5. And this is a nice one. 1930 Ford Model A. 49.9. So we have a nice GTO with a blower. And this thing is 25,000 bucks. Comes with slicks. Looks like it's tubbed. Here's a nice one for it's a 67 Olds. 15,000, that's not bad. I've always liked these. And there's just the phone number. It's like an El Camino. Okay, 18K, 1970 Ranchero. That's kind of nice. All right, here we have a nice Lincoln for only 4,500 bucks. 1956. It's the Lincoln Premier. That's a nice one. Okay, here's a nice tow truck. It can tow anything. Holmes 44. No price. Okay, 67 Chevelle. It's a clone. Here's a nice car for 85. And here's a nice truck for, who knows, 18,000. 68 C10 stroker. Wow. Here's a good deal for somebody. 5,800 bucks.
Come down, get off at 168, and we'll exit. Go down around.
Cool. Now here's something you don't see every day. It's a Toyota motorhome. What a cool thing. Tour the country, tow a trailer, and get 35 miles to the gallon while doing it. Alright, here's a nice GMC. It's got a small block. It's 1950 for 18,000 bucks. It's not too bad. These old T-Birds are nice. This one's 23.9. Southern car. Southern car, 85K. Wow, that's sharp. Here's a nice classic Fleetwood Cadillac. Looks to be a 69. And what do they want? It's all original. They want 12,000 bucks. 472. Second owner. Wow. Okay, here's a Butte. It's an old Plymouth. What is that? A 64? I'm not sure. What's the sign say? No price. Here's a nice Chevy short bed. 4x4, man, that thing looks nice. I can't read what it is. 19.5. I wouldn't mind that at all. This is something that anybody could use. 55 dump truck, tow truck rather. 10.5. Wow, that's a deal. Think of all the cars you could tow with that thing and pay it off like in about 3 months. Wow, that's a nice one. Nova SS, probably a 70, 71, 72. 18.5, it's a 72. 354 speed. One of my buddies had a 70. Man, that was the most fun car. Alright, we have a Jeep 5K for a Wrangler. That's pretty good. I mean, I don't know much about Jeeps, but 5K for a Jeep, Sounds like a good deal. And here's a nice car for $8,000. I think I'd rather have the Jeep. And there's a big old Dodge Ram for $25K. Here's a nice Chevy for only $4,500. 64. That's a Ford. That's pretty funky. It's for sale for $4,500. It's a 54. Now over here we have a old Ford, and we're going to call it a station wagon. Oh, it's a 1930 Model A 2700. And the reason it's so cheap is because it's missing the front tire. But look, it comes with the motor. You can get to the spark plugs, carburetor's right there. Got the 2-blade fan. What more do you want? Now over here we have a Chev. And this is probably a 40 something. Let me guess. I'm gonna say 42. 48. Okay, well, pretty close. Got the right decade. Okay, here's a nice truck. You don't hear much about these because there's not many of them out there. But it's the Ford F500. And this one is a 1954. It runs, drive, stops, and the deck works, and it's only $6,500. It's another Corvette. I think we saw this one, 9200. Here's a nice Ford LTD for only $5,500. Here's a nice Silverado 87, $22,000. Someone should just buy this thing right now. There's too much to list. $1999 or 2000 Tacoma, $7,000, 192,000 miles, and it's the SR5, and it's a TRD. Okay, here's another Southern truck, Texas truck, $8,900, 92 S10 or SS350 rather. And that's a peach. For you modern car buffs, this is what you're gonna want. A Challenger SRT. This one's an 08, 23,000 miles for $27,900. That's a good deal. Okay, here's a nice Olds hypo wagon. Looks pretty much original. Look at all that space you have in there. It's bigger than an SUV. Alright, sorry for the wind, but here's another Dodge. This one's a Hemi, and they only want $12,000 for it. It's got 104,000 easy highway miles on it. Now here's a nice car. You don't see too many of them. It's a Buick Riviera, 1971. I want $23,900 for it. And baby, does it look good. Quite unique. Okay, this one's a Dodge Charger. These are good if you want to go jump some ramps. These are nice cars actually. And this one is it's 69, and it's only 59,000 bucks. Right, for you road ragers out there, this is what you want. It's a Hummer. It's an H2 or H3, probably H2. Maybe it's an H1, who knows? Might not even be for sale because I don't see any for sale sign on it. Okay, here we have a nice Mustang convertible. It looks like it's probably a 72. It's got a 302, 73. 18.5. Here's a nice 60. Let me guess, 68. 69. Galaxy 500. Four-door. It's got the Galaxy interior. It's the price. And it's 500. What more do you want? 10.5. Camaros Z28. We all know about them. This one's a South Carolina car that was kept in a garage. 98,000 miles, 12,000 bucks. See, it's a Z28. Alright, over here we have a Dodge Ram. And it only had 67,000 miles, and they want $45K for it. $45K. Now here's a nice one. I mean, for the money, 8,500 bucks. And it's kind of a Tahoe or SUV or whatever they call them. Tahoe. If you're a Firebird fan, this is what you want. It looks nice. It's 82 for 9,500 bucks. So here's a nice Pontiac. I'm gonna guess it's probably 66, 60, 65. Okay. I keep missing today. Maybe I should get a new job. I don't know. 17.5. That's for Fred. Now this is a good deal. This is a Dodge Ram Power Wagon. 3,700 bucks. Man, this thing's pretty nice looking actually. It's got a plow for the front. Body's pretty clean. Not too shabby. And there's a nice Z71. And here's a nice 65 Plymouth. So it's 8,500, it's a 07. The Plymouth is, I'm not going to guess the year. I can't even read what they say, so you have to read it for me. It's one of the best, or one of the last, not the best, but one of the last Chevelles. That was pretty cool. Before the big bumper era. And here's a nice Olds 98. And this one is a 65, and they have 68,000 miles on it. Asking 12.9. Here's a nice Camaro. Okay, here's a nice Chevy beater truck. It's kind of a square body era. Let's see what they want for it. 2,500 bucks. It's an 84. Here's a nice Camaro. Needs a new front bumper for 7,500 bucks. That's a deal for somebody. Here's a nice Mustang. 5 liter. 20,000 bucks. Here's another nice Camaro. $8,000. Yeah, okay. 112k miles. And let's finish it out here in this row. Chevy, 94 Chevy 17.5. Looks pretty nice. Here's a big honker Chevy. I don't know. There's no sign in that window. I think we saw this one already. 24.5. Here's a nice one. 3,500, 5,500 bucks. It's a diesel. It's a dump truck. What's not to like about that, you know? Here's a nice Corvette. And they want 10,000 bucks for it. Okay, here's a nice car hauler. It's a 94 C30, 148,500 miles. They want $20,000 for it. Wow. It's got those rims that if somebody gets too close to you, you can scare them off. Man, think how many cars you could haul with this thing. And it's got the optional basket on the end. Right, a couple older GMs. This one is $4 and it doesn't have the mileage. I think I would buy that one. This one, I don't know, 6,500 bucks from Memphis. So this is really a better deal. And they're both about the same shape. Okay, here's a nice 70, 71 or 72 Monte Carlo. This one's a 72. 18,000 bucks. Looks like they put a new seat base on it. But the body's straight. The body's real straight. Now for a hot rodder on a budget, this is what you might want. It's an old MG with a Holley 4-barrel. What a cool setup. And this thing's only 13,000 bucks. Now if you're a hot rodder really on a budget, this might be what you want. They want 3,500 bucks for it. But you know what? It's a wild guess. But I'm thinking they might take less. Comes with the motor. You didn't expect that, did you? Neither did I. If you're looking for a Kubota in a box, you've come to the right place. 5,500 bucks. Okay, here's another little sports car, MG Midget, and this one's only 4,500 bucks. And this one, unfortunately, doesn't have a Holley 4-barrel on it. So here we have a nice Firebird. It's got to be a 69. And they want 32 for it. Okay, I hate to tell you, but things are winding down here. People are walking out, getting the heck out of here. There's a big long line heading out the exit. So it's kind of like we'll be stuck in traffic. And so thank you for tuning in to the fabulous Canfield swap meet. And make sure you check us out for other cool things that we have going on.